Alright, it's Sunday morning. The Sunday after Hurricane Hermione went through. So I know some sand's been moved around. Hopefully it's moved some treasure around. We'll see what I can find, if anything. First target 2 minutes in. Alright, home from the hunt. Fine, straight from the pouch. Whoa! Alright, not all the finds are in the pouch, but I'll get to that in a minute. Be back. Alright, got everything sorted out. Ended up with 8 quarters, 4 dimes, 25 pennies. Notice some of them are pretty crusty. The hurricane that rolled through, we didn't get a direct hit, but a whole lot of sand got moved around and quite a few crusty pennies in there. Ended up with a peso, 1 peso coin from Dominican Republic. Let's see, got the pull tabs, got a little tag off of clothing. I think it says sun and sand. Let's see, pair of glasses. They don't look to be prescription, they look to be fashion. It says Burberry. Glasses say Burberry on the side, so sounds like one of those fancy brands. I'm a Dolce & Gabbana man myself. Just kidding. Foster Grant all the way. Let's see. Got some 3 pull tabs. This, thought it was gold when I dug it up. It kind of looks gold, but it's some sort of junk metal. I think it's probably a bead for like bathing suit ties to weigh them down a little bit. Let's see. Couple pieces of lead. Paring knife. Oh yeah, got some jewelry. This is a bracelet. Thought it was junk at first, but it's marked 925. Doesn't look that great, but I'll clean it up. It should clean up rather nice. And then we've got this, marked 925. This, I believe, is the part of the Open Hearts collection. I don't know if one of the jewelry companies, one of the jewelry stores, the big jewelry chains, Zales or K's, or maybe both of them, I don't know. That's silver, marked 925, and then possibly diamonds, I don't know. So my wife has one. It's 14 karat gold, and it's the same size and style and all that. So, but yeah. I started the hunt out with the tiger shark. I found the paring knife, and then I got a quarter, and then I had just gotten into the water, about ankle deep, and I don't know how to explain it. It just, there were a couple waves that were like, the waves were kind of close to each other as far as coming in, and it just, for some reason, I just didn't think that the water was right for me. And so I had brought down my my Minelab Sovereign GT with the Watt coil, so I did the rest of the hunt with that. You only had the tiger shark out for maybe 5-10 minutes tops. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I was working the water line and the wet sand area, and the guy comes down and gets me, tells me that somebody he knows lost their wedding ring. So I followed him up. I was down by the water, and they were having a volleyball tournament. There's up by one of the hotels. There was three volleyball courts, and they had games going. They had an announcer, music, and everything going, and so I walk up, and there's a guy on his hands and knees sifting through the sand looking for his ring. So he tells me it's on the one side of the court where he was. And so I searched the area for, it was probably about 20-25 minutes. And he's telling me that, this is definitely where it was. This is definitely, 2 people saw it fly off, and it went just to the left of where he was standing, because he was right in the middle of the side that he was on. So, and it had to be shallow. So I'm thinking my detector's going to pick it up no problem. So I hunt for about 25 minutes. And I'm like, all right, I've gone over the area 3 or 4 times. There's no way. I mean, I've dug couple bottle caps. I was in all metal. I flipped it into all metal. I was picking up bobby pins, foil, you name it. 1 penny. I think I found 1 penny, a couple bottle caps. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try the other side of the net. First pass on the other side of the net, boom, his ring. I'm like, dude, you're telling me left, up and down, that where you lost it, and it just. My instincts should have told me that, 9 times out of 10 when somebody tells me where they think they lost it, I usually expand the area about 3 or 4 times that. But he kept telling me, he said he had 2 witnesses that saw it fly off just to the left of where he was. But, so, he ended up giving me $35 for finding his ring. So, that was a nice find. So that's my 3rd wedding ring for the year returned. So. One of these days I'll get to keep a ring. So, Saw a bunch of guys out there hunting. I know looking down, I saw him. I saw Big Mike. I didn't see David. He may have been out there and I just didn't see him. I think I saw a couple other people. I think Ron Lord, I thought I saw him. Then there was a couple other guys out there hunting, so I didn't get a chance to talk to any of them. But yeah, the necklace was a nice find. I was pretty happy about that. Weather was great. The water, the guys out in the water looked like they were doing all right. I mean, the waves weren't terrible, but like I said, as soon as my feet hit the water, I was about ankle deep, and I don't know how to explain it, but I just got a feeling that I should try the wet sand, because there was plenty of it, and I think I've been watching videos with guys hunting with X-Cals, and I missed the tones of the different tones that the Sovereign and X-Cal give out, so I think I've been chomping at the bit to get going with that, so I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got. So, like that wasn't enough. I'll stop babbling. So, thanks for watching. Happy hunting, and good luck out there.